Hi dear students, how are you all? I hope everyone are doing great. Today we are going to see the poem The Ant and the Cricket. The story is adopted from Aesop's fable. Aesop, he is a man from Greek. He wrote a collection of stories. The Ant and the Cricket is one of the stories from Aesop's fable. Let's see what's fable. A fable is a story with animal characters that conveys a moral. Story, it's acted by all animal characters. At the end we can get some good moral, that is called a fable. Here our story is also a fable because two insects, they are playing a main role in our poem. One is ant, another one is cricket. Let's move to the poem. So many people, they have a habit of saving something like money, gold, silver. Why are they saving? Yes, they want to utilize in their future, right? Here the poet, he used to tell the importance of saving, and he is telling us that we should do our work on the correct time. We should not be lazy at all. Let's see the first paragraph of this poem. A silly young cricket, accustomed to sing through the warm sunny months of grey summer and spring, began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. The first paragraph we come to know that a silly young cricket, it was wasting his time for singing. During the summer season as well as spring season, it didn't save even a single amount of food. When winter came, when it opened his cupboard, he could find there were no food. So it started complaining. If you see all the insects, they used to save the food during the summer season and the spring season. During the winter season and rainy season, they can't go out. They used to save for the future. All the insects, they were started saving the food, but this cricket, it wasted his time by singing song. Let's move to the next line of the poem. Not a crumb to be found on the snow-covered ground, not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. Oh, what will become, says the cricket, of me? When the cricket, it started finding the food, it couldn't find a single crumb. When it went out, it could see the land, it was covered by the snow. It couldn't see a single flower, even a single leaf. So it was telling his own self that how could he going to manage this winter season without having food. Let's move to the next paragraph. At last by starvation and famine made bold, all dripping with wet and all trembling with cold, away he set off to a miserly ant to see if to keep him alive he would grant him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. He wished only to borrow, he did repay it tomorrow. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. In the second paragraph, the cricket, it was in great starvation. The starvation, it made him to get bold, and it decided to ask some food to the neighbor. Who was the neighbor of cricket? And it was the neighbor of the cricket. The cricket, it got wet and it was trembling like anything. It started moving towards the ant home while it was thinking that whether and it would give food or not. When it reached home, it started speaking with the ant. Please friend, give me some grains as well as give me a shelter to stay during the rainy season. If you gave food, I would have repay it tomorrow. If you didn't give food, I would die because of starvation as well as the sorrow. Let's see the next paragraph. Says the ant to the cricket, I am your servant and friend. But we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by when the weather was warm? Quoth the cricket, not I. In the third paragraph, first ant, it started speaking to the cricket. It told that I am your servant, I am your friend. But we ants would never borrow to other, we would not get something from other. But I wanted to ask you a question. When the weather was good, which means during summer and spring season, didn't save a single amount of grain for you? Then the cricket said, no, I didn't save anything. Let's move to the next line of the poem. My heart was so light that I sang day and night, for all nature looked grey. You sang, sir, you say. Go then, says the ant, and dance the winter away. The next line, the cricket, it started giving explanation why he didn't save the food. The weather, it was good, it was grey, so I spent all my time for singing morning time as well as the night time, so I didn't save food. When the ant, it could have heard the explanation of the cricket, it started telling, during the winter season also you could have do the same thing. Go out and dance in the winter. Move to the next paragraph. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. So called this a fable, I will warrant it true. Some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. At the end of the story, very hurriedly, the ant, it shut his door and threw the cricket outside. The poet, he is telling to us that actually this is not only happen for the 4 legs animals or the insects. Actually he is relating a story with a human being. Some of them, they used to save food, but some of them, they are too lazy, they didn't save food. When they wanted in an urgency manner, they used to lend other, while nobody won't give to them.
From the story, the poet, he is telling that whenever we have something, we need to save it for future and we should do our work properly. This is how the poet, he ends his poem. Thank you so much.